Bonsoir à tous, c'est parti pour Twins Mirror. Moi, un jeu à choix. Et voilà, bon, on reprend tranquille. On était sur une enquête policière, tout ça. Là, je suis juste en train de mettre mes petits réglages Twitch. Tranquille. Hop.
Artiste.
Voilà. Là, on lance. On fait Steam. Ouais, vous voyez plus. Je sais pas pourquoi ça veut plus que ça fonctionne. Twitch. Voilà, vous voyez, là, il dit plus. Je sais pas pourquoi il le fait pas. IF. Bon, je rate s'il n'y a pas des mises à jour aussi. Qu'est-ce qu'on avait dit? Je voulais juste faire un petit truc, moi je le ferai après. Ça va arriver. Ah, attendez, j'ai un petit souci. Voilà, j'étais pas dessus. Vous disiez, j'avais pas de son de jeu. Est-ce que vous m'entendez bien en fait? À fond. Allez, c'est parti. J'ai juste à faire mon... Voilà. Mon petit snap pour dire que je suis en live pour les gens. Désolé, ça prend un peu de temps. Il faut que je le fasse. C'est important aussi. J'arrive, hein, je fais juste un petit truc, ça prend un peu de temps, désolé. Voilà, c'est bon. Vous voyez. Ah. Tiens, parti. Allez, on y retourne. Oh putain, qu'est-ce qu'il fait chaud, putain. C'est pas une heure à jouer, ça. Hein. Alors, je sais plus où on en était du tout dans le jeu. Hein. Je ne sais pas du tout où on en était.
Here we are.
Ah oui, c'est vrai, on se barrait.
It's been a
On
week.
était recherchés, on
We'll
était...
find something. I know we will.
Is it okay if I stay here? I don't think I'm ready to...
Sure. I doubt I'll be good company anyway.
You mean you're over-focused to the point of non-reactive thing? I remember. Especially how you always end up being right, somehow. I hope. I don't know what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, me neither. This is the place.
Ah oui, on était sur l'île de l'accident.
Nick, I'll get to the bottom of this. First, gather the clues. Cold, hard,
Ah, je
plain
reviens,
facts.
j'ai oublié mes affaires.
It's the only way I'll know what
Pour
really
faire un
happened.
pot de tisane. Je suis là. Hop. Ah, c'est à moi de jouer. Ah, oui, mais j'étais en train de rouler. De faire ma tisane. Pardon. Ouais, et ça fait 12 minutes, j'ai rien fait encore. Bon, allez, faut qu'on se speed un peu.
Best to leave her alone. It's a lot to take in. A fuel stain. From Nick's car? Was it leaking fuel? Nick took this turn every day. It shouldn't have surprised him.
Ok. Il a dû partir tout droit. Il a dû arracher les poteaux.
Two of the road signs were torn out. Did Nick's car do that?
Oh.
The tire tracks clearly show where Nick's car went
Ah,
off
on
the
a pas trop
road.
d'indices sur tout ce qu'on sait. Parce que il reste que trop d'orage.
These road signs are intact. Not a scratch on them.
Il a continué tout droit. Et vendredi, mon chef, il faudra qu'on achète un ventilo. Parce qu'il avait fait trop chaud chez moi.
That piece of wood must be from one of the damaged road signs.
Ouais, c'est ça, il n'y a pas de trace de freinage. Hein, donc.
The fire shouldn't have been able to spread that far. The car went up like kindling. It was pretty intense, judging the damages to the area. The bark got badly burnt. Must be where Nick crashed. Maybe Nick tried to avoid this log. It's a bit far from the road. Debris from Nick's car. The police didn't clean up very well. An animal came through here. Maybe that's what surprised Nick. But the tracks don't reach the road. An animal came through here. Maybe that's what surprised Nick. But the tracks don't reach the road. No skid marks, no trace of sudden braking. That's all the information I need. Time to put everything together. The report states Nick was driving under the influence of alcohol. He was startled by an animal. And drove through a road sign before crashing into a tree. Things don't add up. Find out what really happened.
Moi, je pense pas. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut essayer? sûr qu'il y avait une fuite d'essence. Non, il y a un truc qui me va pas.
The road signs were damaged. 2 of them torn and burnt.
On est en dessous. Non, il serait retourné. Ce qui me paraîtrait plus logique. Conscient, bon, on a poussé, hein.
How could the signs have burned during the crash then?
Donc, il brûlait.
How could the signs have burned during the crash then? Only one simulation fits the evidence. The police report was wrong.
Putain, les hommes. Parce que là, il fait le chaleur croche. Il fait 28 et demi. C'est triste quand même. Ce qui est arrivé.
I thought you quit.
I did. So, did you find anything?
Nick, he was murdered. I'm sorry, I don't... The police report was clearly wrong.
Fucking...
Anna?
Here, just...
Joe, it's Sam.
Where's Anna? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's right here. She's just a bit busy.
I need her to come back immediately. There's been a break-in at her place.
What? Are you all right? What happened?
I wasn't there when it happened. Just arrived. Called the police, then called my daughter.
We're on our way. Someone broke into your house.
Je ne sais pas comment. Oui.
Okay, so, about Dad. Don't tell him what we found. Please. It'd just worry him for no reason.
How are you holding up? After finding out what we found out.
I'm guessing about as well as you. Not great. Let me go calm my father down. I'm pretty sure he's ready to call the National Guard.
Anna,
Maybe give her a few moments with Joe before you barge in. Also, take a few moments for yourself as well. You used to live here, and now some other guy, Nick, of all people, was living here. With her, things are different. She's different. You're different. I'm different. But am I different enough to not fall into old patterns? Keep in mind, Sam, no matter how much you want to, you can never go home again.
the last time I was here, I was shoving way too many boxes into a trunk that couldn't. He had to get a new one after the accident. Must have been very expensive.
It's fine, Dad. I can handle this.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. I'm at the doctor's more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
Hein? Attends.
I'm gonna have to side with Anna on this one. Can't miss appointments.
Just because I'm an old man in a wheelchair, you two think you can push me around.
Dad, I love you. And I love that you want to protect me, but please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's appointment. The police will be here soon.
I'm just belly aching. It's your house. Your rules. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Though before I head off, Sam, you tell me if something was going on, right? Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can take care of myself.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now.
C'est dommage qu'ils soient pas en français parce que vraiment, ça me pète les reins quand ils sont pas en français les choses.
You tell me if my little girl is in danger. I can't watch over her anymore, so I need you to keep her safe.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know.
She's all I have left. Promise me you'll protect her. I need your word.
Wow. Heavy. Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt.
I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen.
He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her. I can't blame him.
And what if I can't keep that promise?
Then refuse. All I know is I personally couldn't say no to a desperate father.
I still can't hide anything from you.
Sam, don't.
I won't lie, Joe. There is something going on. It could be dangerous, but I'll make sure Anna doesn't get mixed up in it.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
I'm not some kid. I decide what I get mixed up in.
You can't blame me for looking after you.
I just didn't want you to worry. You're both so patronizing. I'm heading inside. See how bad it is.
I need to get in there eventually, but maybe I should look around the property first. Shattered glass. This is how whoever it was broke into the house. Sent from a mourner. Anna probably couldn't handle taking it inside.
Juste avant.
I used to follow it down to the shack every other week for fishing Sunday. It's Bugs. She probably brought it over one time when she came with Nick. It was great to come back from work, sit down, and read until the sun went down. Anna and I spent our nights out here, trying to find all the constellations. Anna is not well. This time, at least, try to be there for her. Anna? Anna, are you okay? I'm gonna go out on...
Je cherche un truc là,
bah là, tout retourne et puis voilà.
Him and say no.
Allez, on se concentre.
She needs you, buddy. Needs me? I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do?
On va lui parler.
Something. Anything. It's the thought, the effort. Get her a drink. Just show her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins. But I guess I've heard worse ideas. She kept the drinks in the kitchen, in one of the pantries.
Je vais faire un câlin.
Making a drink for Anna would be a good way to show her you're here for her. She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry.
It's been a while, Sam. Things have changed around here. You feel like looking at old keepsakes?
No. No drinks in here. Anna's favorite band. Smooth as always, Nick. Anna always wanted to visit France, but life is just too strange for me there. Who takes the time to have a drink in the middle of a break-in? Cheesy action movies, dark thrillers, and human rights. The melting pot of Anna.
Sam, what are you doing? Sam, what are you doing? I called for dinner like a dozen times. It's gonna get cold. I am not your mom, you know. Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam. Fine. You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
Il est très rose déjà.
Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough. Not surprised Anna keeps this letter. I'd keep it too.
Tout assez énervant.
I know you want to help her by finding out what happened. Right now, though, Stay focused on Anna. She needs to know she's not alone. Cleaning up that broken frame and glass might help. Out of sight, out of mind. Finally, there. Don't go diving into your own head just yet. Stay here in the moment with Anna. Ah, here's where she keeps the drinks. On the bright side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse. You're not helping. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. Thanks. What are you waiting for? Bring it to her already. Here, might take the edge off.
That's sweet. I'd assumed you'd already gone to look around and, I don't know, think. This is just so fucked. Nick, my house,
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
my stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like the worst coincidence? Or is it related to Nick's death? Did his murderer break into my house? God, I can't help but being pissed at Nick for being dead. It makes no sense. It's all just a lot. I used to feel safe here, and now, sorry, thanks, Sam.
It's all right. A lot has happened in the last few hours.
Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
Yeah, I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
I mean, it hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
She needs support. Something solid. Whatever happens, you're not alone. We'll face it together.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I needed to hear that.
Reminding her she has people to lean on is a great start.
This whole thing is a mess. But honestly, it's been a mess for a while. Like, everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights, at the bar or the fishing shack, come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get this off her chest. Don't be too harsh on her. You're right. I shut you out, and I'm sorry.
The past is the past. None of what's happening now is your fault. I'm just lashing out. It's just having you in the house, it's bringing back a lot of things. We had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident. The mine investigation. Your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
Face it, Sam. If you had paid attention, you'd have known she wasn't going to say yes.
You didn't want a ring. You told me before. I thought it was what you're supposed to do. I thought maybe it'd save us.
That's a nice thought. I feel like you're listening now. And I thank you for that. You know? It ended so abruptly, you and I. I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick. If my relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you. The way Nick closed himself off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone, to truly share my life, to make compromises and all that.
She's feeling guilty about what happened. She shouldn't bear that burden alone. It wasn't your fault that Nick closed himself off. No one makes someone distant, especially someone like Nick. It must have been on his side. He was dealing with something dark. I know that's why I closed people off. I never spoke to Nick again after leaving town.
It doesn't matter anyway, now does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done. And we're on our own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
Yeah, I mean... You can count on me, Anna. We're in this until the end.
That's good. That's really good. Let's see this to the end, and, well, we'll see what happens when we get there, right?
Whatever happens, we're in this together.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment. Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Take your time. I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
Thanks, Sam.
Pardon, c'est parce que j'arrive les gars. Allez, c'est bon, on reprend.
This feels like the only part of the house I
Je
recognize.
vais devoir arrêter là pour ce soir sur ce jeu, il est déjà
Whatever
23h30.
punk broke in here wrecked
Je me
it.
lève à 7h moins 7h de matin, donc voilà, il va être l'heure d'arrêter ce petit jeu sympathique. C'était un tout petit live, hein. Je suis désolé les amis. Je vous souhaite une bonne soirée et